Welcome back to Quantum Comics, where we break down the most powerful, emotional, and thrilling moments from the world of superheroes. Tonight, we return to Gotham. But this isn't the same city we once knew. The criminals are changing, the heroes are breaking, and even Batman Twelve is beginning to question what he stands for. This is Batman 2025, issue number 1, a haunting new beginning for the Dark Knight. The opening, Killer Croc's Rampage. Our story begins in the heart of Gotham's industrial district. A massive crash has torn apart the night. A meat delivery truck lies overturned, metal screeching, smoke rising. Among the wreckage, 2 patrol officers move cautiously through the debris. One of them, Jim Gordon. Yes, that Jim Gordon. The man who once wore the badge of commissioner, now back in uniform, serving as just another cop walking the beat. They approach the twisted remains of the truck when something inside stirs. The metal bends, the doors rip apart, and from the shadows emerges a monster, Killer Croc. But this isn't the Croc we remember. His skin looks more torn, his posture more hunched, a creature halfway between man and beast, roaring in confusion rather than rage. Croc smashes through police cars as Gordon takes cover, shouting for backup. The creature doesn't seem to recognize anyone. It's almost as if he's lost inside his own mind. Gotham is once again under siege, and the man who used to command the entire department is now just trying to survive the night. High above the streets, the city's silent guardian watches. Batman, cloaked in shadow, analyzes the scene below. His voice calm, steady, speaking through comms to someone unseen. On the other end is Dr. Zeller, a leading psychiatrist from Arkham Towers. She explains the unthinkable. Killer Croc isn't rampaging out of malice. He's sick. According to her, Croc was recently exposed to a rare compound called morphotoxin, a biochemical agent that's altering his physiology and mind. It's reverted him to a childlike mental state, making him confused, lost, and defensive. But Batman isn't buying it. He's seen too many second chances turn into betrayals. In his cold, gravel voice, he mutters a single belief that defines him: people never change. Zeller pleads that Waylon Jones deserves understanding. But the Dark Knight has already vanished into the storm, gliding off into the night to track his prey. Vandal Savage's press conference. The next day, the spotlight turns to Gotham's new power player. At a podium surrounded by press and reporters stands Vandal Savage, an immortal warlord turned bureaucrat, now serving as Commissioner of Police. With a calm, commanding smile, Savage unveils his vision for Gotham's future. A new era of order, he calls it, one that no longer relies on masked vigilantes or fragile institutions. Behind him, metallic figures step into view, humanoid machines, their armor stamped with the GCPD insignia. Savage introduces them as tactical urban combat officers, Luthor-funded robotic police, programmed to enforce the law without hesitation or mercy. And then, the dagger twist. Savage makes it clear that these new officers aren't just here for criminals. They're here for vigilantes, for Batman. Gotham's balance of power has shifted, and the Dark Knight has just been declared a target. Later that night, the city whispers of chaos again. A street gang known as the Creeps ambushes bystanders in the park, their faces painted in neon skulls, laughter echoing through the mist. And just like that, Batman descends. The shadows explode into motion. Bones crack, screams fade, and in seconds, silence returns. Then, from the air, a familiar voice. A hologram of Alfred Pennyworth materializes, projected from Batman's gauntlet. He's not alive, not really, but through an advanced AI system, Alfred's personality endures. His wit, his charm, and his endless care for Bruce. He comments on Bruce's graceful landing and subtle approach, to which Batman only grunts. But beneath the sarcasm, there's warmth. For the first time in years, Bruce isn't alone. Together, they trace Killer Croc's path through the city, the trail leading to a familiar destination, the Gotham Natural History Museum. Batman steps through shattered glass and flooded hallways. The museum is empty, except for one presence. There, beneath the towering skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, sits Waylon Jones. He's not roaring, he's not fighting, he's remembering. For the first time, Batman lowers his guard. He watches this broken man, realizing he's not facing a monster, but a lost soul trapped inside a body built for violence. Batman slowly removes his cowl. He doesn't speak as the Dark Knight, he speaks as Bruce Wayne. He approaches carefully, telling Waylon that it's over, that he can help. Croc whimpers something unintelligible, maybe a plea, maybe confusion, and lowers his head. Instead of a fight, there's peace. For once, Batman wins without throwing a punch. Alfred's voice notes quietly, "Perhaps, people can change." Bruce doesn't answer, but his eyes, for a moment, show doubt. A tiny crack in his eternal cynicism. Conclusion and cliffhanger. Dr. Zeller arrives with her Arkham transport team. She thanks Batman for showing compassion, for proving that even monsters can be reached. Before leaving, she tells him that Gotham doesn't need to give up on hope. It just needs someone to believe in it again. But Gotham never sleeps, and neither does tragedy. Robin. "Bruce, it's bad. I need help. Now." The call cuts off. Batman's expression hardens. The peace is gone. And the Dark Knight vanishes into the night once more, ready to face whatever horror waits in the next chapter, Quantum Judgment. And that concludes Batman 2025 issue number 1. A haunting start to a new saga where Gotham itself evolves and Batman is forced to face not just criminals, but his own beliefs about redemption and change. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and join Quantum Comics as we dive deeper into the shadows of Gotham in the next issue. Because the story has only just begun.